What's up everybody on YouTube? AJ Russ back here with another video, and today I have a cooking video for y'all, and I'm going to show y'all how to make white chocolate chip pancakes. Oh my god, bro. Look at that. Let's get it. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, so I wanted to provide a new cooking video. I hadn't made a cooking video in so long, guys. It's been so long. But y'all seen I made pancakes from scratch before. So this will be around the same premise basically, but these are going to be adding white chocolate chips into the pancakes. So that's going to be a vibe for sure. So I wanted to share with y'all my first time making that, because I mean I love making pancakes and I love sometimes even eating them for dinner. So I definitely wanted to share y'all this experience. So I'm talking a lot right now, but anyways, let's go on and get into making some white chocolate chip pancakes from scratch. Let's get it. So we're gonna start off with the dry ingredients, and for the dry ingredients, basically you'll need 2.5 cups of flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder. And that's those measurements will probably make around 5 pancakes. Personally, for me, that's how many I eat. But you can, you can add flour to it if you want to, or more of the, sugar, salt, or baking soda or baking powder, depending on how many pancakes you want to make, if you want to make more or less. And then like if your consistency gets too soupy when you add the wet ingredients, which I'll get into in a second, then you can obviously add more flour, stuff like that too. But for those for the measurements wise, for the dry ingredients, you'll need that for the pancake. Now we're getting into the wet ingredients. So basically I separate the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients. So when I get done putting the dry ingredients together, I just mix those together, and then I have another bowl that I put the wet ingredients in. And basically the wet ingredients you'll need, for me, I get a pint of buttermilk. You can get that from like Walmart or something like that, or your local grocery store or supermarket or something like that. And then I add some milk too, of course, because I mean just that 1 pint of buttermilk isn't going to be enough, but you don't want to have like too much. So I just pour a little bit in, and then I have melted butter and also like around a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then I just mix those together. And also 2 eggs. My bad guys, 2 eggs as well. Almost forgot to mention that. You got the 2 eggs with that as well. And then I just mix all that together, and then after I have the dry ingredients mixed and then have the wet ingredients mixed, and I just put those together, and then you basically just mix them until you combine them. And one thing that I have to make sure is very important, like I said a second ago, you have to make sure your consistency isn't too soupy. I mean, for me, when I eat pancakes, I'm eating pancakes fluffy, like thick fluffy pancakes. Like there's no point in me eating thin pancakes. So you want to get a good consistency where there's lumps in it, not to where there's a lot of flour and stuff still in it, because you don't want that, but you want it to be lumpy, not too soupy. So if you feel like you put too much wet ingredients in it, just add a little bit more flour so it can have like a good little nice consistency. And then after you get the batter mixed together, you then want to add some white chocolate chips. Of course, I got some Nestle Toll House white chocolate chips from, like I said, my Walmart or my local grocery store. That's where you can get them from. And I just add some of that into the mix. And when I get it on the pan, of course, I want to add some of that on the pan too. But I wanted to put some in the mix too, just to diversify the pancakes and just have some chocolate chips in the pancakes. So before I put it on the pan, then it'll be already on there. And then the next step, of course, is getting to the pan. So basically for me, I put the pan on a high heat at first, so it can already be like at a high temperature, and then I'll put it down a little bit. But I get 2 pans, because on my stove there's room for 2 pans. So I have 1 pan going and another pan going at the same time. So that makes the pancake process for me quicker. Some people recommend using a griddle and stuff like that. I mean, that's cool if that's for you, but for me, I prefer just using a pan or a skillet, something like that. It's just better for me. But that's all I do basically. And then I get the pan ready, and then after I put it at high heat, then I put it down to a low heat. So because not low, I'm tripping, a medium heat, like around 5 or 6 if you have a normal stove or something like that. Electric, I'm not exactly sure, but some around that same premises. But then of course on the pan I'll add some butter, of course, so I can have those crispy edges and stuff like that. I love having crispy edges on my pancakes for sure. Not too much butter, but I mean enough to have crispy edges. And then you just get the whole process started. You put each pancake on each pan, of course. Wait for the bubbles kind of to start, but also for the pancake, just you can tell when it's time to flip basically. And I peek sometimes, so I know like how I want the pancake to look, if it's brown enough or something like that. And then you just simply flip the pancake, and it looks amazing. I mean, oof, those crispy edges, oh man, those make the pancakes even better to me, in my opinion. I mean, I guess normal, you know, flapjack pancakes are cool, but when you have those crispy edges, man, those are the best to me. And then of course, like I said, you can add white chocolate chips to the pancakes on the pan as well before you flip them. That's what I did, of course, put them in the batter and on the pan, but whatever you want to do, it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is a white chocolate chip pancake video, so whatever you want to do for sure, but that's what I found easiest for me. That's pretty much the whole process until you get done making them. You know, just continue to add butter and stuff to both of your pans or your griddle or whatever you use it on, and then put the pancakes on, add white chocolate chips or whatever. And then also, if you want to keep the pancakes warm, for me, I put a pan in the oven with some foil on there, and I put it at, you know, at a low temperature, I think. No, I think it's, what's it called? It's warm temperature. I'm tripping, my bad. I put it at a warm temperature, and I just put the pancakes in there. Each pancake that I put every single time until I finish making the pancakes, I just put them in the oven, let them rest at a warm heat, so then they'll be ready. So when I get done washing the dishes and all those things, then boom, they're ready. I can put them on a plate, get ready to eat them with some bacon and stuff like that. Perfect process, of course. And then of course, adding butter to it at the end as well. Alright guys, so as y'all can see, these are the pancakes right here. Oh my gosh, 5 of them, of course, about to go in for breakfast for sure. Definitely gonna have to burn these off for sure, but I mean, hey. Ooh, pancakes are so good, bro. I be seeing people trying to debate waffles and stuff, man. There ain't nothing like some pancakes and then cooking them from scratch too, and then adding some white chocolate chips to them. Man, hey, that's tough. That's very tough. So I'm hoping y'all are able to apply this recipe and able to try it out, and let me know in the comments down below how it goes for y'all. Oh my, bro, I'm about to absolutely murder this, guys, bro. I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at SwaggyRuss. Like I said before, let me know in the comments down below how this recipe went for y'all making these. Like I said, I love pancakes so much, guys. So hey, ooh, y'all already know I'm about to go in for sure. So yeah, stay tuned for more content, more videos, more cooking videos, of course, more just content in general, more sports videos, Marvel stuff, all that stuff. So I appreciate y'all watching. Be blessed, take it easy, and know that y'all can accomplish anything.